Alright, here we are back for some Starflight 2. Aboard the ISS Inevitable. So, just after the last stream, since I had taken so much time already searching for nidberries, I did a little bit of offline looking around this planet, since my clues that they were on this planet were pretty specific. And I'd found those Leghk ruins here, and so I just wandered around some more, and actually fairly quickly did find more nidberries. And it looks like since I saved, they might have moved around. But I'm just gonna go wander around here till I find some more, just to demonstrate. Can I? Okay. I actually kind of want to turn the in-game sound off when I'm wandering around the terrain vehicle, because the buzzing is getting a little bit on my nerves. We'll just look around for nidberries a little bit here. So I found them kind of at... Ah, there's one. I eventually finally found them kind of in these medium altitudes. Nidberry bush. Capture. So the whole reason for coming way down here in the first place, in addition to looking for the Leghk ruins that I heard about in the notices board, was to find nidberries, which the Dweenle seem really into, and have very, very, not very subtly hinted that they will give me lots of information if I bring them some nidberries to prove that I don't hate them. Oh, there's one. So yeah, I had, originally when I finally found them, I had landed somewhere south of here, and it actually managed to land in the water accidentally. And I'd gone all the way up here. Barely had enough fuel to get back, but when I eventually did get here and find those two nidberry bushes, so then I flew over here so that I could find some more easily. And found some in east and west directions. But for now, I'm gonna assume that I have enough, because I'd wound up actually gathering a pretty ridiculous amount of them. Like, I have 38 volume of nidberry bush, which should be way plenty. So while I would like to try and make some contact with like the Ganunk here and check out what's over here with this flux that I found, I actually got attacked by Spemen last time, and they blew out my communication system. So I'm gonna stop off at this Humna Humna trading base to sell some livelong, and then head back to Starport to get my ship fixed up. I also reviewed the manual some about trading, and it seems like it's probably a good idea for me to always carry small amounts of any of the trade goods that are starred for any of the races, because it makes them give you better deals if you sell them a small amount of that stuff first. So I'm going to keep that in mind and not sell all of my livelongs this time. Livelong. So yeah, heading up to the Humna Humna at about like 92 by 38. And there's that whole coreward, like half of the sector that I still haven't even really been to. Except for that, briefly when that, discovered that one flux. Just to see where it went. Okay, we got motion detected. I probably want to avoid that. Since I can't communicate with anyone, the only things that can happen to me are bad. Like if I get attacked by Spemen, I have no way to surrender. All I can try to do is run away, and I'm not very, and this is with the Spemens teleporting ships in this game, it's really rough to do that. I think it's this green star that I want. Is it this green star? 92 by 38. Oop. Yeah, should be that green star. So let's head up to that green star. I'm gonna try to swing out a little bit here so that I don't run into whatever that encounter was. Yeah, they also blew away my armor and did some minor damage to my other systems. And that was just one shot they hit me with. I already forgot where my coordinates. Okay, I need to go a little bit more upspin, but not very much. Around here. There we go. I'll just run my system scanner because they're... Okay, so that's probably a... I did detect one encounter here. That's probably a Humna Humna ship. But again, there's no point in me trying to encounter it. So, Planet 5, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the blue one on the bottom right, over here. Just hit this planet. And land somewhere. Let's land down here somewhere and look for a trading post. Yeah, if I can make enough money off of this, I really do want to upgrade my weaponry because I actually was able to fight the Spemen who blew away my communication systems. I was actually able to fight him till he surrendered, but by then my communication system was down, so I couldn't get anything out of him. But from what I was able to receive during his surrender, it sounded like he was willing to give me information to let him live, so I wound up having to destroy him because I also couldn't get away from him because of his teleporting. But I would like to get more info from them. Okay, let's sell some of this livelong. Let's see, 1415, which is 100% of the STV. Let's go up to 2,000. So 1868, maybe I should have asked for more than 2,000. I'll go down to 1,900. Okay, maybe he's just gonna stand at 1868. Let's go with that. So don't sell all because I want to hold more livelong to trade with other Humna Humna. I have 80 units, so let's sell like 65 or so. So there's like 7 supposedly Humna Humna bases, according to... I don't remember. I got that information from somewhere, but might have been the Humna Humna themselves. Now, is there anything that I want to buy? I'm doing pretty good on fuel right now. And you don't want to stockpile too much fuel because of when the Spemen force you to surrender a quarter of your... Oh, this is on sale pretty low. Let's try to buy some units of this. $359, $40. Okay, let's buy... Oop. Come on. Oh, it won't let me go down. Right, up to make the number go up. I'll buy 10 units of that, sure. At that price. So I feel pretty good with my... I should be able to get my ship fixed at least, and maybe upgrade my weapons. I would also want to... I mean, obviously I need to keep some funds for purchasing more goods. And I would also... Apparently stuff like the system scanner I bought, different races may have, but you may have to trade them some of their specialty goods first, and they're not cheap either. But I definitely want more useful artifacts like the system scanner. According to the manual, there's an encounter scanner at a blue star, possibly, that the Humna Humna sell. And that's another thing that I would want, because it'd be nice to be able to avoid encounters when I know I'm in someplace hazardous. 35.73. Ba-doop-ba-doo. Heading back to Starport. $73. And whoever that is, I don't think will be able to catch me. I am fast. I may not be able to teleport like the Spemen ships can, but I think I got Class 5 engines. So and my acceleration rating is quite high. Let's disembark. Okay, first of all, let's repair my ship. Oh, this is way cheaper than the last time my comm system got blown away. Cost to repair our ship is less than 3,000. Now I need to buy armor again. Let's do the Class 3 armor. Well, maybe I should go up to Class 4. Yeah, I'll do Class 3 armor. So, shield upgrade. If I was to upgrade to Class 4, that would cost me a lot. But my lasers... I only have Class 1 lasers, which is also pretty sad. I'm going to go ahead and go to Class 3 lasers. That should make me a little more dangerous. Be nice if it said how much cargo I could actually carry here and how much my I have already. But I'm gonna buy a couple more cargo pods since I am collecting more things now, and I'm also gonna get a little bit of repair minerals, like 5 of each. Promethium, molybdenum, 0.1, cobalt, which is cheap, and aluminum, which is not as cheap. I actually thought I had picked up aluminum somewhere, but maybe I sold it. There we go. Now I might actually be able to fix some things on my ship when they break. But not if they get completely destroyed like the communication system. It seemed like it was saying that it just wasn't allowed to repair it then. Crew assignment. Another thing I need to think about is crew for going into the nebula, since apparently I can't bring my humans. Because they seem like they want to go nuts. And probably from the same thing that happened at the Leghk, where their whole civilization went crazy. Personnel, bank. Oh, check the notices. Let's check the notices. Xenon, remember that blastopod you bought really cheap? Guess who has the detonator? Borno. Oops. Spacebar for now. Listen, Borno, don't do anything I might regret. I'll tell you what. If you'll return my high-performance strontium tongs and my multi-phase double-tiered plasma percolator, I'll give you back your money. Fair is fair. So, evaluation. Spemen retreat. That was a good one. That's where I ran away after my, after I ran into a huge bunch of Spemen ships. There's like 8 of them or something. And then I stumbled across that habitable planet. Bolarama, Argent, and Nidberryopolis, where I found the Nidberries in the Leghk ruins. So those all were habitable, and I got credit for them. I think that was already added to my balance, though. Oh, no, it wasn't. Now I have money. I should have done that first. I think in the original Starflight, you get the money and the... like when it happens, and you just check the notices to find out that later. But apparently in this one, the money isn't added until you check the notices. So I'm going to bump my shields up to Class 5, I think. Unless it's crazy expensive, which it only kind of is. Shielding, Class 5. So my shields don't work in the nebula, which is still potentially a problem. Lasers, Class 3. And I'm going to go ahead and put a Class 2 missile launcher on here as well, so that I have some long-range capability. Okay, now my ship is not quite there yet, but we're getting more combat ready now. And the rest of the money I think I want to keep for trading for now. See if I get any cash from the Dweenle, from the Nidberries. Not sure how that's going to work out exactly, if I have to sell it to them on the planet, or if they'll ask me for it in space. Off we go. And if nothing else, I can, since I have some money still, I can buy some god masks there and bring those back to the Tandaloo. I think going to the cargo menu might pause it. I don't know. So now I'm back up here at Starport, and I don't think I have anything good to sell to the Tandaloo, but I can head up here to the Dweenle space. Unfortunately, I don't have a short way to get up there. Or anything. I mean, I could stop at the Humna Humna there to sell some more I guess, well, mainly to buy Shinium, because I might need to refuel by then. I guess that'll be what I do. Head over here to refuel at the Humna Humna base. That's going to be at around 5 by 150. So mostly we need to go upspin and also veer a little to the outward. Oh, whoops. There's a star here. That I don't need to go visit, I don't think. Pretty sure I already explored all these stars pretty thoroughly. Let's switch back to view here. Also keeping my eye open for any fluxes that I haven't found, because any shortcuts up near here would be nice. Five by 135, 40, 45, 150? I should be somewhere in the vicinity now. Oh, it's a little further outward. Okay, that ship is probably a Humna Humna ship. But whatever. I don't need to talk to them right now. Though they might give me a little more info now that... Oops, this was the wrong system. Where do I need to go? Oh, the yellow star. I went the wrong way. Went to the opposite direction once I got kind of in the vicinity here. Is it this one? This looks more likely. Yeah, Planet 1. Like, presumably, now that I've sold them some livelong, they might like me enough to sell me some of their trade maps, but I don't know that... Unless the trade maps also have flux coordinates, I don't know that that's really particularly useful for me right now, and I don't know how much they cost. Though it still might be worth investigating. Alright, let's find us some Humna Humna here somewhere. Disembark. Check our maps. Oh, we gotta... Looks like there's some stuff way to the south. Bzzz. Oh, right. I've picked up a bunch of stuff that I could have sold to the Tandaloo as well. Thought I saw, like, settlements down here, but now I'm not seeing them. Maybe I just saw the water and thought it was that. I also should have checked which critters sell here. Like, electric balloons are worth a good bit. If they're actually purchased here. I'm sure I'll visit somewhere that buys electric balloons. Probably worth hanging on to. Even if I can't sell them right here. Let's see, maps. Oh yeah, there's some homes anyway. I don't see a trading station here. Nope, no trade. Come on. Oh, there's one. Southeast a bit. There we go. Yes, I would like to trade. Let us now begin the trade bartering for the items which we would like to purchase and sell for means of profit resulting in happiness and well-being. So we're going to sell you... Sell them some silicon. First, let's sell them a tiny bit of Livelong. And since I'm only going to sell them a tiny amount, I'm just going to take their first price. Now I have this silicon that I have no use for. I'm not going to bargain very hard on that because it's not worth a particularly high amount per volume. Let's see, what else might they want? None of these prices are particularly looking good. Even if I bargain them up, it still probably won't be great, so I don't think I will sell them any of that. Oh, then they don't want the electric balloons here. I should have checked before I landed what they wanted, but oh well. So Frywell, laser cookers, and data crystals are both things that maybe I should buy like very small amounts of it just in case I run into some race that wants them. Yeah, let's do that. We'll buy like 0.3 of each of these. Just so that I have some more stuff to sell to try and make people friendly. There we go. So that didn't cost me very much. Oh, fuel. I need to check if I need to buy fuel. But how much fuel do I have? Well, let's buy, I don't know, buy 8 units. And then check how much fuel I actually have. Shinium, 36. That'll get me up to the Dweenle, and I'm gonna land at their planets anyway, so. So next up is heading up to Dweenle space. The place where they sell Livelong is... Or not Livelong, God Masks. They sell God Masks here. So I'm gonna head to this white star, I think. At, where is that? 53 by 195 or so? And try to get some encounters. So that I can talk to them. See if I can offer them nid berries there, or how that, in the encounter, or how that works. Up we go! Now let's go ahead and run into whatever this... Hi, H. Lalone. I'm going to go ahead and run into this encounter that's over here. It looks like I'm right on top of it already. According to my scanner. There it is. Hello and greetings, and more precisely, hello. This must be Humna Humna. This is the ship vessel Kapat, which is now at this time hailing you on various appropriate frequencies, which you may or may not choose to answer at your discretion, I might add. Comm officer, respond with friendly. We're being scanned. It might be suggested as, no, I'm not donating you shinium. They keep asking me that, but that's a lot of money. Am I quite correct when I surmise and additionally infer that you have come here for the sole and singular purpose of selling us all your merchandise cargo at incredibly low prices? And that, in fact, you wish to give us substantial amounts of trade goods for free in order to secure our goodwill? Well, no, not really. Please allow me to prefer a piece of advice, counsel, which you yourself may or may not wish to accept, though I suggest you do since it is my advice. I suggest that unless you acquire powerful, potent technology, such as, for example, if I may say so, that of the Spemen, I would certainly refrain from and avoid travel in the Big Cloud Nebula. We us cannot comprehend, understand races like the Jabun, Nathrach, Drafabasti, or Tealvi, for example, such as them, who trade but do not bargain barter. So those are all races, I guess, that do not bargain. I know the Tealvi don't, because I've been there. And Jabun, have I been there? That sounds familiar. Certainly you must no doubt be aware that trade information concerning trade is certainly sacred and, by the way, confidential. Of course, we are most amenable and also willing, in fact, to share this information data with friend relations whom we trust. No offense, I'm sure. I wonder if I'd answered yes to their other question, if they might have been. Might be suggested that as further demonstration of goodwill on your part. No, I'm still not going to give them any shinium. Yeah, it looks like maybe I have to bribe them more to get them to the point where they're willing to sell me trade maps. Though I'm still not really sure what those involve. If they had flux coordinates, it would totally be worth it. But if they don't, then I'm just going to find all the other stuff out eventually anyway. Now I think I need to head to this white star over here. It's where the Dweenle were. Yeah, it's that white one at 53-ish by 195-ish. Been narrowly missing an encounter with something there. Could be a Dweenle ship, but 195. I think this is where I want to be. Okay, we got some probably Dweenle encounters available here. Hopefully Dweenle, and not like Spemen or something. So I think the Spemen pretty immediately hail me if I run into them. Plus I'd be able to see them teleporting around. We are being scanned. Hello? I guess I'll try again. Ah, here we go. All right, but don't expect me to talk too long. I'm really not feeling very well today. Oh, I know. You couldn't care less about how I feel. Excuse me for living. We perceive that you have some nidberry bushes. Would you please be so kind as to give them to us? Yes. Thank you. Something. Probably the last thing you want is to have a Dweenle on your crew, but if you wanted to, we could exchange crew members. Don't worry about hurting our feelings by saying no. Maybe we'll just go kill ourselves. Sigh. Well, what do you say? Yes, let's do that. Let's, so I need to replace my humans at some point anyway. I'll go ahead and trade Dr. Primate away. New crew member, Pooch Scubba reporting. My capabilities are... Oh, he has maxed out science, so that's good. So yeah, he'll work fine in place of my science officer. You have brought us nidberries and proven that you love us. Oh, this makes me so happy I could almost smile. You do love us, don't you? Sure. How could you possibly have known that we like nidberries? Your race must be telepathic. Or it might be because you've told us that repeatedly whenever we ask about the past. Speaking of, let's ask about the past. Starflight info. Dweenle. Well, according to our legends, which are probably all wrong anyway, 1,000,000 years ago, give or take a week, this region of space was inhabited by us Dweenle and a race called the Leghk. 1,000,000 years ago, Dweenle and Leghk. Here, there's a lot more races now, apparently. We lived in peace, and here's the unbelievable part, they even seemed to like us. Then, the legend goes, the Leghk were possessed by an awful demon. I told you this was probably wrong. Well, that doesn't actually sound that wrong according to what we found in the Leghk ruins. Anyway, they started attacking us Dweenle, which is understandable, but they also started attacking each other. Leghk possessed demons. Within a matter of months, all of the Leghk somehow changed and became extremely hostile. During this time, the Leghk, who were slower to change, tried to resist, and there was a horrendous war. Leghk resisted change. Was war. In this war, a supernova was set off, which caused the formation of the cloud. And they set off a supernova, and they set off a supernova. You must like us after all. How wonderful. Now you can come and live with us. Unless, of course, you really do hate us. We will praise your kindness and worship you for centuries. Alright, so maybe that's an exaggeration, but I'm sure the berries were very good. Not that I got any myself. Creating the nebula. Now get this. The story goes that just before all the Leghk went bad, the few Leghk who were left opened a door into the future in an attempt to escape. Went, open door to future. They didn't make it through, though. And instead, the demon sent its offspring through the door. Are you sure you want to hear all this? Demon sent offspring through door. Yes, I definitely want to hear all this. Okay, well, I didn't make this stuff up, so it's not my fault. Legend has it that the few remaining good Leghk knew they would soon be destroyed or possessed, so in an attempt to safeguard the knowledge of their civilization, they created the Guardian. Remainders created Guardian. Which I guess that's the Guardian of the Halls of Memory that I heard about. The Guardian is a powerful satellite which orbits the planet that houses their sacred halls of memory. This is the repository of all Leghk learning and culture. To get past the Guardian requires a key transmitter. Requires a key transmitter, which we heard that the Dweenle had. Which, by the way, they entrusted to us Dweenle. Because probably because it was they liked us, or maybe because there was no one else to give it to. Perhaps you'd like me to tell you where the Halls of Memory and the Guardian Key Transmitter are, but then again, what do I know? Maybe you don't care about that stuff. What difference does it make anyway, right? Sorry, I'll just shut up. No. This is the thing that we were hoping to learn. You have been so good and kind to us. Thank you for pitying us. We won't keep you any longer. Well, drat. Let's go find some more Dweenle to talk to. Ooh, my tummy's rumbling. I should have had a snack before I started. But I guess I forgot. Okay, system scanner. I guess the expired encounter's in light blue? Or is it because I was on top of that one? Here somewhere. Come on, ships, where are you? It's the resolution on my system scanner isn't quite high enough. Come on, you all are here somewhere. Oh, I guess there's actually an encounter available in orbit of the planet, so maybe I should just go check that one. Come, officer, hail. Friendly? Ah, Commander Justice, and you have brought your nice ship ISS Inevitable. How is your wonderful crew? Can it be that you really do like us? Of course, if you do, you'll have brought more berries. I don't know, did I give them all of my berries already? See if they'll tell me any more about the past. Well, even if it made any difference where the transmitter and halls of memory were, which it doesn't, we Dweenle don't remember anymore anyway. What do you expect from oral tradition of stupid legends and depressing songs? Well, okay. Do you know anything, though, that might help? Dweenle forgot where they were. To finish up the story, in spite of the hostile Leghk constantly blowing us up, we somehow managed to survive. Oh, happy day. Then 40,000 years ago, stars began flaring in a wave moving from coreward to outward. Who knows why? Anyway, the Leghk fled outward, seeing our chance. We stayed behind to meet our fate at long last. Somehow, we still managed to survive. Oh well. So the Dweenle survived the flares. Dweenle survived flares. Leghk left. Perhaps the nidberries were just a cruel trick to toy with our delicate emotions. I suppose now you'll just blow us up and have a good laugh. Or maybe you'd like us to just kill ourselves and save you the trouble. Would you like that? No. Well, according to our legends, which are... Okay, so now they're repeating themselves about the past. See if they have any trade info or general info that I can get out of them now. Alright, they're talking about the amuso balls. So I've already heard about that. Well, I suppose since you brought us some berries, I could exert myself and tell you one or two semi-interesting things which you probably already know and don't care about in the slightest. There are a couple of colonizable planets in the M-class system that is directly in the center of our region of space. Yep, I already found those. Can't imagine why you would care about what happened in the past, or for that matter, the present or the future, but if you have any questions, I suppose I might be able to remember a few things. I suppose you already know about the colonizable planet in System 2 by 152. Well, I'll note that down. Colonizable 2, 152. Sorry, I'll shut up. I'm always doing that. You know, you should just tell me to shut up. Now you hate me. They just don't have any self-esteem. General info. No doubt you have already discovered the safe way to cross the cloud is via the flux at... Oh, forget it. No, that is important. I mean, I found one flux that crosses the cloud. But I would like to find more fluxes that cross the cloud. Well, the safe flux that crossed the cloud is at 69 by 130. That might actually be the one that I found. 173 by 164. Two other flux nodes are 29 by 54 and 229 by 182. I can't see a good reason to go anywhere, but if you want to, I suggest buying the Humna Humna flux scan from one of their trading posts. Flux scan. P3 216 by 45. Okay, that's important. Yes. Sure. So I'm sure at least one of those fluxes I do not have. Okay, so they definitely have had some more useful information. I'll have to try and find more. Let's just check what the critters are that they want here. So we'll buy oily spore bush and breathing cactus. Breathing cactus? I don't remember a breathing cactus. Let's land and buy some god masks. Guess let's also figure out where those fluxes go. So we have 69 by... So actually, yeah, that's a one I don't have either. 69 by 134 is... Oops. Didn't mean to make that bigger. 69 by 134 is up here, just in the edge of the nebula. And that one shoots across to 173 by 164. Up here, which is actually reasonably close to that Spemen planet I need to investigate. And the other one is 29 by 54. 29 by 54, which is close to Starport. Wait, 29 by 54... Are there two fluxes here? Because the one I have at 29 by 54 just goes down to here, but they say there's a 29 by 54 that goes to 229 by 182. Which that is a way huge jump clear across to the opposite corner of this quadrant, so that would be tremendously useful. Okay, let's set down here and look for some place I can buy god masks. To bring back to the Tandaloo while I figure out what else I'm gonna buy and sell. I do. Ooh, did I actually land somewhere? Nope. A lot of houses, no trade post. Some minerals down there. Over here. Actually, I don't know what these are. What is this? A small spherical-bodied creature with 4 legs and long, luxuriant fur. Sticking out of the fur at one end of the creature is a long, rigid rat tail. At the other end is a pointed snout with long, downward curving whiskers. The creature's primary habitat is along hillsides, as is evidenced by the fact that its 2 left legs are shorter than its 2 right legs. On flat ground, it seems to tilt and has a tendency to go in circles. Oh, aluminum. It's a repair element. I can carry some of that. Copper. Sure, take some copper. Now I still need to find some place to trade. Is there one down? Oh, here's one. Yes, I would like to trade. First of all, let's see. I have 92... That's more shinium than I had a few minutes ago. I guess the Dweenle gave me a bunch of shinium in exchange for the nid berries. That's convenient. I've only had some Amuso balls to sell them. So okay, I guess I don't need to buy any Shinium here. Let's go ahead and buy some God Masks, though. Dweenle will bargain a little, so let's go ahead and try to bring this down to 630 or something. 717? I'll just try to bargain them down a little more. 680. That'll work. Now I have... Now I guess the question is, am I going to head straight down to Starport, or am I going to use my new fluxes that I've just got info about? Because I could try to head for Bemfblunk, which is probably dangerous, but potentially... But potentially I could take care of the Tandaloo issue and then explore a couple systems over in this region and then head back through here or even further down. I kind of want to take a second and draw those fluxes on my new map, or on my map, but let's see, 229, 182. Yeah, like I could head up to here, explore these, and this maybe, and this even, and then head back down. Where is the... So the flux scanner, that's way down in this corner, unfortunately. And I don't know of any fluxes that will take me down into this region. But maybe I'll gather some more information while I'm up here. I think I will head up here first, so I don't want to spend all of my money on God Masks, because I'm going to need some for fuel, probably, and I will also need some for buying any other trade goods that I come across. And I'll buy a small amount of Nutripods. Oop, not that many. Ah, the way it does the large change, the number acceleration is pretty finicky. And lovely Glort Blorps, although I sort of suspect that these are one of the things that don't sell anywhere. Lovely Glort Blorps. I'm gonna try to stand. Yeah, I guess I won't buy the lovely Glort Blorps. Hopefully I don't need them for anything. If I do, I guess I'll just have to come back, which I probably will want to do at some point anyway. So I'm going to want to get at least one more Dweenle encounter to ask them a little more about general info. And maybe about other races. Maybe they'll tell me a little bit more about other races too. Okay, will it let me get another encounter here? Yes, good. Let's hail them. Let's hail them again. So I guess 69, 134 is where I'll head next, to that flux there. It is good to see you again, Commander Justice. I'm Piodum, of course. You won't remember me. Probably to you, we all Dweenle look alike. Well, don't feel bad. We can't tell each other apart either. See if you just have any more general info. It may be of some tiny, minuscule, insignificant interest to know that the Cloud Nebula was formed about 1,000,000 years ago when a small cluster of 6 stars went supernova. Oh, so not just one, but like 6-star supernova. That seems like more of the past thing, but... Perhaps you are interested in the names of various constellations. Oh, that could be useful. The Hook at 55,190. Constellations. The Hook, 55,190. The Wee Dipper, 53 by 31. The Fallen Star at 105 by 17. The Topaz Cluster at 105.74. The Nagas, okay, the Nagasing 202 by 105. I'm gonna have to double check that one because they got ahead of me. By the way, friends bring other friends more nidberries. Yeah, well, if I come back up this, when I come back up this way, I'll probably bring more nidberries. General info. Well, I suppose since you brought us some nidberries, okay. Now he's repeating himself. Let's see if they know anything, will tell us anything else about other beings. Suppose you met the Humna Humna. They know more about the other races than anyone else since they like to waste their time traveling around buying and selling worthless things. Not that I mean to be negative. They like to pretend they're diplomats and ambassadors. I feel like I've already got all this info. We've been told by the Humna Humna that the only way to deal with the Gnunk is to adopt a hostile posture. I'm afraid we Dweenle aren't very good at threatening anybody. If it's worth anything, though, we are very... hostile posture for... We are very good at being threatened. Gnunk. So I'm not sure if I specifically had that before. Most of the other races hate us. Okay, I've seen, this message I have seen before. See if they have anything else to say about themselves. But I think this is all repeats now. I'll say a nice thing or two and then leave. Although I imagine they're gonna be bored of talking to us pretty soon. Playback. I just want to check. Make sure I got all those constellation names, because sometimes, at least in Starflight 1, you'll get information about places that rely on the constellation names. Like the most upspin star in the Staff constellation, and without knowing which or where that is... Colonize my planet. Alright, 60. So, double check my numbers here. 29 by 54. 229 by 182. 69 by 134. Okay. There's the flux scanner that I found out about. Okay, here's these. The Topaz cluster. The Nagaseng cluster. That's 202, 105. Okay. Whew, that's a bunch of info. So let's go ahead and mark off on our ticker. We have got info out of the Dweenle. I think that's one of my things here. Upgrade ship for combat. Not quite there, but we're pretty close with that. Obtain spem and technology. Keys of hulls from memory. Cover most valuable thing. Oh, I guess I don't have that specifically as a thing. It's just part of my in progress. Explore coreward. Oops. How do I abort? Can't. Well, Gorzak doesn't have too many things to say, I don't think, so. Alright, so now we are armed with quite a bit more information. Some new flux coordinates, which we will use immediately. So I want to head for 69 by 134. It's actually kind of within the nebula, but not by much. 69, 134. It's also en route to Starport anyway, or the Tandaloo, whichever way I decide I'm going. I've got a lot of fuel right at this moment too. So yeah, we're heading here. $69, 134. Looks like I'm actually pretty full up on cargo, too. Oh, part of that's the massive amount of fuel I just got. Oh yeah, 81% full. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a cruise to get down to that flux. Start moving coreward. Oh, here's a flux too. Where is this? I haven't plotted this one yet either. I don't think it's the same one. Oh, suddenly in the nebula. Oh, this doesn't go very far though. So this is a 79, 160. I'm gonna move this flux thing for my notes. Fluxes. And then we have 79 by 160, which goes to 62 by 150. And I still need to get down by, so I need 6 more coreward and 12 more downspin. New crewman Scuba here. I'm not feeling so good today. I wonder if that's going to have any actual effect, or if the Dweenle crew member just going to comment on that a bunch. Ooh, and we got an immediate encounter. I don't know what's... Oh, I'm in the nebula, so I can't raise shields. Science officer, sensors... What do we got? Is this a Humna ship? Oh, right. No, shields didn't raise because I'm in the nebula anyway. Class 1 equivalent shields lowered and weapons not armed, so So let's try and hail this thing. So I am, in fact, at 72 by 164. I really don't want to run into any Spemen ships in the nebula. Well, I guess I'll just have to surrender if I do. But really, I don't want to get in any kind of fight here. Oh wait, I'm in the Tandalus? There's a Tandalus ship here? I am dip of the Tandalus Eshve. That's right, this is a Tandalus configuration. Why is there a Tandalus ship way over here? Like, I don't think they have anything new to tell me. Because I've spoken a lot with the Eshve. Like, what are you doing way over here? Yep, still complaining about the Eshvara. I guess maybe they have some trade ships that go around in weird places. Please do not be offended, but I must observe that it's clear you are a totally ignorant species. As you communicate, your limbs, body, posture, and expression seem hardly ceremonial at all. The word pitiful comes to mind is not totally irrelevant. Okay, let's get back into hyperspace here and get out of the nebula before anything else runs into me. Okay, so yeah, we are up here. Ooh, and this is the crazy great eye thing that I think the Tandalus mentioned. It's all sparkly. Let's see, I have loads of fuel. So Bemfblunk is supposedly up here, but is not visible on my map. 158, 182. So it might be within the nebula, and that's kind of a scary proposition. I won't be able to like fight my way through any Spemen in the nebula, even if I have a chance otherwise. I'm gonna save and continue here. There, fixed. But yeah, let's try to get up to like 158 by 182 or so. And we got motion detected. If I do manage to actually get the most valuable thing, I should probably just take off with it. Instead of risking further encounters. I don't know if the Spemen would make me surrender it. Oh yeah, there is a star here, and it looks like we're outside the nebula. Scanning. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of encounters. Did I say which planet it was? No. But we got liquid planet, oh, probably planet 2, because there's sentience there. And there's no encounter in orbit of that planet, so I'm gonna just get there as fast as I can. As soon as I get through all this scanner info. Fast running, flying, get quickly up to planet. Nope, I overshot. There we go. No cultural oh, there's a cultural satellite here. Interesting. Scan the planet. And cultural analysis. Spemen. That's it? Bemfblunk. Spemen. That's all it says. 158 by 183. Guess the Humna Humna, if they don't have too much to say about that. Now, I know from the Humna Humna that supposedly the Leghk temple thing is around the center of like an equatorial island. Did I put that on my map? Most Leghk temple near center of equatorial island. So, the only islands really are this one and this one. And this is the one that is closest to the equator, I think. So yeah, I don't see anything else. Yeah, I don't really see anything that looks much like an equatorial island. But I guess this one does barely maybe touch the equator. I also might get shot at by Spemen while I'm here. So this is probably all kinds of dangerous. But it might be worth knowing what I'm up against, and then I can come back more prepared if I have to later. Oh, yeah, we got Leghk ruins, or, well, some kind of ruins. Cargo. Message. Notice to all Spemen worshippers who have come here to these sacred Leghk ruins to gaze upon the most valuable thing. Upon closer examination, we, the High Blob Council, have determined that the most valuable thing is actually just a worthless lump of shiny green glass. In our typically clever fashion, we have sold it to the foolish Ganunk. Okay. Who are willing to pay an exorbitant amount. Praise the great Blob Goddess. So they don't actually have it. Most valuable thing sold to Ganunk. Huh. Okay. Well, that's inconvenient. Ouch, I got hit pretty hard by that thing. I thought I maybe should stun it before I tried to get to the ship, but oh well. Okay, so the Spemen have sold the most valuable thing to the Tandala's most valuable thing to the Ganuk, so I need to go. Where is the... So now it's cover most valuable thing from Ganuk. Oh, and I'm definitely putting acquire flux scanner on my list of things to do, now that I know there is one. Acquire flux scanner. So right now, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't explore a little more of this area. So we still have inhabited planets here, 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 here. All of these, all of this stuff. Like, I may as well fly around this region more. And try to avoid Spemen as much as possible. Nothing else, the information about what's sold where and where I can buy fuel be more than worth having. Now let's check our system scanner. Looks like they're closing in on me. Let's try and get away here. Oh, the Dweenle is feeling a little better today. That's nice. Star map. Okay. So we want to head... Let's start with this white star. Which is at... Although I'm curious about this dark-looking star up here. But I don't know. We'll just head to this area first. It's 180 by 196. Or is it? It's approximately that. I'll head to this blue star first at 180 by 192 and work my way up that constellation. So Alright, I'll switch the screen back as soon as I get somewhere a little safer. Combat makes my Dweenle crewman nauseous. Okay. Motion detected. Let's scan this system. No sentience. We have one frozen planet. I'm going to scan it anyway. It still is not impossible that it's habitable. Blue stars tend to be bright. And I didn't... Oh, this is huge. Never mind. Gravity will be too high. Yeah, it's probably either just barely outside or just barely inside the ecosphere, but that planet's too big. Do. I'll check these two inner planets to see if they might be inhabitable. Ammonia, hydrogen, definitely not. No oxygen there. And this doesn't looks like there might not be any water. Nope. No oxygen either, so nothing good in this system. So now there's the white star, which might be the one that is marked as having a sentience on my map. Oh, we got an encounter here. None. So planet 3, molten with sentience. Let's go check out planet 3 here. Oops. Ran into planet 2 by accident. Science officer, scan this thing. Gravity's kind of heavy, but not terrible. And actually is temperate in some regions. Weather's real bad, though. Those are the Nathrak, which trade but don't barter, I guess. Info. Nathrak. Metal era. Level. No barter. Really, that's no bargaining. You're still bartering, I guess. A race of fungoid creatures which vary widely in size and color. Nathrak maintain a strong belief in fungoid magic. This affects all aspects of their culture. Will sell important secrets. Sell. Important secrets by Dream Grids. Mipfer. No starred things, though. And brass harpooners. Well, maybe I'll land and buy some important secrets. If I can find a safe place to land. I assume I don't want to land in the magma. Or lava. Lava. It's on the surface, so it's lava. Molten planets. Maps. Oh good, there's a trade post nearby, and the lava actually isn't terrible. Or weather. The weather isn't terrible. We are the Nathrak, the magical mushrooms, masters of fungal prestidigitations. Do not attempt to cheat us in trade, or you will be cursed threefold by the great fungus himself. Oh, let's just see if they want to buy anything I have for a reasonable price. It looks like not so much. It's not the worst price for work animals, but not great either. Buy important secrets. Buy 0.3 units of important secrets. Shinium wise, I have lots of shinium still. Buy a little bit of these musical instruments. Buy a few units of that. It's reasonably priced here. Oops, move down. And launch. Off we go. So the Nathrak are Metal Age, so I don't think they would have any ships in the system, so it's possible that's Spemen or something. So I could check out the rest of these systems looking for colonies. I don't know if that's really worth doing. Maybe just check the yellow stars. Yeah, this isn't likely. Probably what I should actually do is head up into this corner way up here and see what's what they sell up there. Yeah, we're gonna head up to this northeastern, well, not northeastern, the upspin coreward most corner here and check out this 239-216 star. So I should probably be looking for some encounters here, but I want to get a little bit, I want to burn this extra fuel before I possibly encounter more Spemen. So we got rock, gas. Okay, Sentience on planet 3, which is another rock planet. So 239, 216. Oh, whoops, I didn't mark down the coordinates of the Nathrak planet. I'll have to figure that out after the fact. 239 by 216. Oops. Weather, no weather, so that's safe enough. Oh, this is a Humna Humna base. Way out here. Humna Humna. Spacefaring, as they all are, with level, economy, and bargain a lot. Pretty much, I think all the Humna Humna bases are that way. Blah, 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 blah. Their normal thing. They sell break it down enzymes. Break it down enzymes and data crystals. And we'll buy live long probably, and and important secrets. Live long, star, important secrets. Also sandpit stalks and plant birds, which I don't think I've run into, or at least not recognized. Yeah, let's land here and do a little trade. Of course, I need to find them to be able to trade. What are all these things? Oh, this approximately the size of a small bird. So, plant bird? Legless plant creature with a green leafy wings. The creature's body has no discernible head, but is dotted with tiny, inefficient eyes. Under each wing is an organ resembling a small flower whose apparent function is to detect sound. As this creature flies, it makes a soft purring sound. Plant bird. Can scoop up a few of these. Looks like. Though they are kind of fast. Jump around a little bit. Well, there's some houses up north. Maybe there's a trade center that I can't see from here or there. Nope. Not right here, anyway. Some minerals up in the mountains I suppose I could check out. Tin. More tin. A bunch of not particularly valuable minerals here, but I guess I'll scoop them up. Maybe I can find some place to sell them. I have more, now that I've burned a bunch of that extra fuel that I got from the Dweenle, I have more cargo space available. But not finding anywhere to trade yet. If I go too much further, I'm going to have to head back and try a different direction. If we're real lucky, maybe they'll be buying tin here, but that doesn't seem too likely. Oh, there are some houses up in the mountains. Thought they'd mostly be stuck down in the lowlands. But I guess since the weather here is not bad, no particular reason to stay out of the mountains. I'm gonna head south a ways and then... Oh, here we go. I just randomly ran across it without even looking at the map. That time. Okay, so we're gonna sell a tiny bit of live long. Do not sell all, that would be bad. Just gonna sell little. And then we're going to sell some other stuff. Not our repair minerals. Yeah, they aren't offering very much for most of these. Musical instrument, no. Though I might be able to bargain them up on some of those things to something reasonable. I guess... I don't know if someplace else would be buying important secrets. I guess I'll hang on to them, though. Well, I might wind up just carrying them forever, but I'll hang on to them. I'll sell the antimony, because they're buying that here, and the plant birds. Okay, we'll do that. Sell the plant birds for 410. Not getting too much out of this little stopover, but maybe what I buy here will be important. Antimony. Or was this a repair mineral? I should really just check. Let's go check what the repair elements are. That's something that I should probably have a list of more handy because of how trade works in this thing. You wind up having a lot of stuff and are not entirely sure what it all might be for. So yeah, Starflight 2, manual. And we scroll down to the sea star color chart. Here we are. No, antimony is not. So yeah, I can sell this stuff. That price isn't great, but... So, cobalt is important. Antimony. Did I not just sell all my antimony? There, now I sold all my antimony. I don't need iron, and it's terrible. So I should just sell it. Clean out some of these minerals. And I do need to keep the cobalt because that is a repair metal, so I'll keep that. Now, finally, let's buy some break-it-down enzymes. In case they're useful for something at some point. Oh, hi, Celalone01. A whole bunch of windows blocking my view right now, but don't think that waited too long before seeing that. Break it down enzymes. Let's buy a couple of these just in case another race I run into really wants them. Price doesn't really matter too much since I'm only buying like 3/10 of a unit. Let's head back to our ship and explore off more downspin. Train vehicles start... I want to take that lead. Lead is worth so little, I'm not going to pick that up. Getting to the point where I can actually fill up my cargo with trade goods and things, so... Don't want to fill it all up with stuff that isn't actually worth anything. And let's unload and get going. So next up, we need to head... So I've explored this area, kind of. I want to check these 4 stars next, probably. And then evaluate whether I want to head back through here or if I want to continue. This next star is at 212 by 178 or so. Yeah, I still have some cargo capacity. So yeah, we are heading down to 212 by 178. Or is Green Star? Maybe it's more like 214 by 178. And keeping our eye open for fluxes. Not seeing any fluxes, though. Oh, we got some encounters here. Planet 4. Sentience. Present. And then there's an encounter there, so we'll have to see what they do. I don't know who this is, so I'm gonna immediately move away. Oh yeah, they're shooting at me already. If there weren't so many of them, I would take a moment to scan them, but I don't know. I guess I was able to evade them and still orbit the planet. Weather's a little rough, but not too bad. Culture. Inhabited by Ing. Who are the Ing? Or Ng? I don't know how to pronounce NG, the NG word. Spacefaring. No trading. Composite creatures that are three-sex hermaphrodites. Sexes cyclically alternate in dominance. Each sex has its own culture and personality. They do not trade when Ing or dominant. Oh. Depends on cycle? So does that mean if I come back another time, they will be trading? 214, 178. I may have to check this out later then. Where can I bring up the status? So this is 10.1503. Yeah, I kind of want to scan a smaller group of these ships. Like here's two ships. I can feel more confident that I can scan a pair of ships without getting beat up too much. Okay, analysis. Ooh, class 5 missiles. In that case, I do need to get out of here. Their shields are weaker than mine, but their weapons are pretty nasty. Drop shields. Look at my star map. Okay, so that planet was kind of a bust, at least for now, but might be something I need to investigate later. And that was here. So now I guess I can zigzag down to this yellow star in this nebula, 242 by 162 or so? That won't show up on my map because it hides the stars in the nebulas. But yeah, down here. And my shields won't work in the nebula, so I'll have to also be careful of combat there. 242, 162. I'll switch my view back when something happens here. Oop, 162. Maybe I can switch it back now. There we go. There's a couple of stars here. Uninhabited. What was the first planet stats there? It was liquid. No biodensity, though. So this is probably not habitable. But we'll scan it anyway. It doesn't really look like a habitable planet. Nitrogen, oxygen, water, though. 1.56 Gs. The global weather. The weather being moderate is too strong. Weather has to be calm or not. Oh, wait, no. Actually, moderate is okay. This is a really terrible habitable planet, but it is barely habitable. Gravity isn't quite too high. Temperature is in the good range. Temperate and tropical. And we have nitrogen, oxygen, water. So, yeah, I guess I can recommend this kind of bad planet for, I think I'm going to name this planet Boondocks unless someone jumps up with something real quick, because it's way out here in this nebula. Let's see, new colony. Boondocks. Yeah, 241, 163. Well, that was probably worth stopping at. Although my bonus probably won't be... Oh, there's like a bunch of stars here. Okay, sentience at Planet 1. I'm at... Let's mark this planet down in my notes. 242, 164. Oops, I don't want to maneuver. I want to scan and check the culture satellite and stuff. Science officer, sensors. Looks safe enough to land on. The Drafa Basti. Drafa Basti. You are industrial. Industrial level technology. Depressed economy, so stuff should be cheap and no bargaining. Asymmetrical nocturnal creatures of considerable intelligence. For unknown reasons, they are extremely reticent to communicate with other races. They sell planetary teleporter. That sounds like a useful thing. Planetary teleporter. But I'm willing to bet that I'm going to have to sell them grow goo before they'll sell it to me. And I don't think I've seen grow goo anywhere. I also want psychic blasters. And crystal sponge plant. So, I think it's worth probably landing here and just to see if they will sell me that and what the price is going to be even if they don't. So let's find a landing place and head down. Planetary teleporter, I assume, is something for my terrain vehicle to move around the planet with. Silicon, so psychic blaster and crystal sponge plant. A small creature with beady eyes, a long conical snout, and huge brightly colored fan-shaped ears. I think from the pictures in the manual that this is a psychic blaster. The creature's green, furry, armless body tapers down to 2 spindly legs with large splayed feet. In spite of its appearance, this creature is capable of emitting a blast of psychic energy that can stun and even kill creatures many times its size. And it's like heading straight at me. Stun it and collect it just so that I don't have to, don't have it chasing me. Okay, so yeah, there's some buildings over here. But no trading post here. Scanning terrain. Now, these are industrial era, but those look like hover cars. Let's see, describe some Drafa Basti in a vehicle. I guess it's just vehicle in general. Which they would have in the industrial era. They'd have vehicles. Oh, here we go. Yes, let's trade. Drafa Basti we. Welcome trading you with. Buy or sell just. Sell us you planetary teleporter device. Sell you us Grogu if. Grogu get you Naga Seng deal from. Get please. Okay, so Grogu sold by Naga Seng deal. Okay, so the Naga Seng cluster was 202.105. So further downspin? Unless the Naga, that's the NG thing too. I don't know, because there's 3 of them? I don't know. Probably, though, it's downspin at the Naga Seng cluster, I would think. Yeah, you won't sell me this, right? Yeah, perhaps if you were to sell me something I really want, I might consider selling the planetary teleporter. What else? I don't really have anything else that's special. Their metal weapons and armor prices are good, and their electronic device prices are very good. I'll just get rid of this copper, maybe. Chromium. So I don't think chromium was a repair element, was it? Let's double check my double check our repair element list again. Oh, I closed it, and now I'm having a hard time finding it. Yeah, that's definitely something I should have put in my more immediately available notes, is which minerals I need for repair. But here it is. Mineral value chart. I do not... So, chromium is not needed. I'll go ahead and sell my chromium off. Even though the prices here aren't, like, especially good. Just to kind of clean up my inventory a little. Aluminum I need. Copper I don't need. I don't think there's anything else I really have that they would buy for a good price, except for... I do probably... except for the creature I picked up already. The Psychic Blaster. That's a good price for that. A couple thousand. Yeah, this electronic devices and synthetic crudes prices are good. And this metal weapons and armor isn't bad either. So I'll buy a few units of each of these. Maybe a little less of these, because I think I already have some. The metal weapons and armor. Okay, oh, I meant to mark down the price, but I think the price wasn't that high. Double check here. Oh yeah, it's about 10k. Requires Grogu. Okay. So that's about all that I'm going to get out of this, so I guess I will zag back down to here at 212 by 148 or so. Back to my ship. I just went past. Or, well, I went too far north anyway. Here we go. Slowly homing in on it. Yeah, 212 by 146. I think the thunder here has stopped and looks like it's a little lighter out, so that's good. Won't get interrupted by any sudden power outages, hopefully. And after my stream, we'll get to hopefully watch a rocket launch. I suppose since I'm here, I should maybe just take a quick dip into these systems. No sentience. Though I don't expect to see any sentience because I only got the 1 star marked on my map, but let's just see if there's anything interesting looking in here. A high mineral density, like, it wouldn't surprise me if some of these were habitable within the ecosystem range and liquid planets. Let's have a look. Not that one. No oxygen, no water. Nice if the system scanner gave me a little bit more information about the planets. Water, but no oxygen. That's too bad. It's very high mineral rating, so lots of platinum. Be good for a mining colony if they could actually live there. No oxygen there either. And we'll check the last one, but this one might actually be too far out to be warm enough to be habitable. And no oxygen here either. Also, the hydrosphere is liquid nitrogen, so probably a little chilly. Okay, let's maneuver our way around these stars. Getting down to about 50 shinium crystals. Oh, and there's that crazy, glowy, great eye thing. I'm a little afraid of it, though. Since I think the way the Tandaloo talk about it, they jump into it when they want to die, I guess? So, I think I should probably avoid it. Right, I want this star here at 212 by 146. This red star. Oh, more like 150 or 149. Zigzag. Burning extra fuel. Not very much, though. Wait, did I miss it somehow? Or did I just... Maybe I was just completely off. 214. Okay, there we go. There's something in my way, though. Sentience present on Planet 1. And no encounters, I guess. So that's all right for now. This is a big planet. I can land, though. It's not so high gravity that I can't land here. The Exer. But there's no trading, so I don't know why I would land here. Metal, no trading. A race of extremely large silicon-based tripeds. Constant aggressive displays are an important part of Exer culture. Trading potential, none. Well, no refueling there. So I guess I'll head over to this green star over here now, which is near another flux that I already knew about. But there's one other flux in this region somewhere too, I think, according to the... goes to 229, 182? 229, 182. That's actually up here. I should have checked... I should have gone and looked for that flux while I was already up there. And verified where it exited. It'll cost me some fuel, but I think I should do that now anyway, because of the other endpoint of that flux is... Unless they're one-way fluxes. I suppose that's possible. Maybe I'll try to head back that way after I... Oh, I'm not in hyperspace. Well, let's get into hyperspace. After I hit the... Oops, bumped the microphone there. After I hit this green star. 184, 148. Yeah, that's the one I want to check. $199. 190. And we're going slower now that we're near the nebula. Okay, we have an encounter here. So planet 3 is the one with sentience present. So let's head to planet 3. And maybe scan planet 2 before I leave. In case it is a possible colony. So... Oh, perfect. 1.0 gravity. Wait, no civilization detected? Did I go to the wrong one? Oxygen and water. Gravity is perfect. Temperature is perfect. Weather is perfect. No bio or mineral readings, though. I'm going to double check that I looked at the right planet. Planet 2 is the other one. It says no sentience. Oh, planet 3 is the rocky one that has planets. I went to planet 4 instead of planet 3. Double check this one more time. Oxygen, water, calm weather, temperate temperature, 1.0 gravity. Log planet. So we got a planet 184 by 148. It's a little on the cooler side, I think, but still good. 148, and what shall we call this? Mediuma, for its medium gravity. In general, mediumness without actually having any good minerals or life forms. Scoot around whatever encounter is there till I see the planet. Mediuma. You like the name. That's good because it's the name I got. Fluorine, chlorine, water. So no oxygen here, but I guess something's able to... Ah, I went to the wrong planet again. That's right, it's the rocky planet here that has a civilization on it. Keep skipping over the rocky planet with my brain. There we go. Downloading satellite data. Yeah, this looks like more like inhabited by Arrowieo. It's very low with that name and with the very low gravity here. I wonder if they're flying critters of some kind. Metal era. Oh, and coordinates. 184. Oh, I forgot to put down the XXR coordinates too. I'll have to go back through and figure that out before I can update my map. Metal era. Level. Bargain a little. I guess I could look at this map. So the XXR were here, I think, at like 212 by 148. It's a lot harder to fix up my map if I don't have all the coordinates down. Okay, I think I got the rest of them. Oh, except for Nathrak, which were up here, maybe? Is that them? Must be. And that was around 170 or 181 by 195, we'll say. I'll be able to figure it out from there. Close enough. Okay, now these Arrowieu, a race of very tall, slender, hairless bipeds. They spend a greater part of their time in a waking dream state with the use of dream grids made by the Arla. Okay, so they're going to want dream grids. Probably. Buy... I'm going to assume they buy dream grids from Arla. We'll sell Field Stunner. Another artifact. Presumably this is one that my train vehicle would use. Field Stunner. And Mipfer. And they sell Mipfer. I think I saw something that buys Mipfer somewhere, but I don't know that it was that in high demand at all. They will buy, yep, Dream Grids with Asterisk and Data Crystals. Oh, if they buy Data Crystals. Finally, someplace to sell all those data crystals that all of the different Humna bases sell. Ray Anemone, Glowing Spinner, Black Acid Squirter. So I should probably drop down, buy a little bit of the Mipfer, and check the price on that Field Stunner that they probably won't sell me until I bring them Dream Grids. This plan actually looks familiar. I feel like I've seen this one in Starflight 1 somewhere. I missed what my crewman there said, but whatever. A rotund, bulbous-bodied creature on 3 spindly legs. This creature seems to be a cross between a fat hippopotamus and a spiny blowfish. The creature's thick hide is covered with sharp quills, and when threatened, it can quickly blow itself up to a tremendous size. When it does this, it also emits an ear-splitting whine, which generally frightens off most predators. Well, I don't see any trading posts immediately, so I guess I will wander around. I haven't landed close to one in my last few planets. I think some of it's... Oh, here's one. Here's one close. Floating, drifting, we pass one another. We exchange items. Out of the darkness, into the darkness, it is all the same. Do not be deceived by form. Will you sell me your Field Stunner? Nope. Have to sell them Dream Grids first. It's also expensive. It's 20k. Yep, none of these prices are particularly good, but let's get a few units of MIPFR. They bargain a little, so let's counter offer 1250. I don't really need to get a great price because I just need a small amount. I think I'll sell them my tin. Yeah, get rid of all that tin that I've been hoarding, because it's not worth very much and it's taken up quite a bit of space. So their prices for these aren't terrible, but also not great. Let's see what I can get out of them for the furs. Oh, data crystals, though. Definitely if I come back here, I should bring more data crystals, because it looks like I could make a sizable profit off of that. Furs and skins. I'll sell part of my furs and skins to them. This isn't a wonderful price, but I'm making a profit, I think. Sell a couple units. Double check my Shinium amount. 44 units is plenty to get me quite a distance, so I will be happy with that. So yeah, I'm definitely finding there are more goods that I need to really make progress here. So the Ing that I planet I ran into has the three, was it 3 sexes or 3 castes? I forget, but said they trade off in a cycle. So I wonder if the cycle is like every month, or if it's within a month, or if it's some other interval. So it has been probably not enough time. Where was that? The Ing. I must have marked that in a weird part of my notes, or lost it. Where did that? Oh, here they are. So that was 10. So it's only been 4 days since then. So it's probably too early for me to check there again. Alright, messed up my notes there a little bit because I was trying to move while the cursor was on my notes. Moving with the numpad, so. And scrolling the thing. So I am curious who might be here. Might be Humna Humna. Getting this encounter is probably a bad idea, but let's try it anyway. Doesn't look like Spemen, because they're not all bouncy. Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna hail them, and I'm gonna scan them again so I can actually do an analysis. Although maybe I could have used that old scan still, but... 67 times the size of our ship, class 2 shields raised, weapons not armed. With considerable aplomb, not to mention poise, I, Ambassadorial Ambassador Tzitzi, make response to your hail. It may be that you yourself are interested in querying me at great length on significant matters of interest and galactic import. I myself suggest communications as a suitable means for that. So is this a Humna Humna ship? It is a Humna Humna ship. I didn't recognize this particular type of their ship. But no, I'm still not giving you all my fuel, because I need it. So yeah, I don't think they are super willing to just give me stuff. The Dweenle beings, creature people, are a race that lives in the upspin outward section of this space region. They are depressing to talk to by virtue of being depressing. Also, in addition, they are the oldest race in the region area. I'm going to go through their other beings to see if the Dweenle are pathetic, so to speak, I might add. At one time or another in the past, they themselves were slaves to almost every other each race in this space sector. But however, they didn't even make good slave servants. So I want to make sure that I didn't miss something about the Ing. The Dweenle survive seemingly somehow in spite of themselves in a way to be sure. They, them, do not have any weapon devices on their ships, which are, in addition, quite defenseless. Their ships aren't even armed? How did they survive the collapse of the Leghk? Well, we'll see. Oh, and he's done. Okay, bye-byes. Okay, let's get into hyperspace, because I've kind of forgotten where I am. 180... Okay, so we are here. There's that Ing planet, which is one of those couple. And there's more stars to investigate down here. So the Ing planet was 214 by 178. Should put it over here. I wonder if I should go check this planet again and see if it has changed. But I think first I'm going to head down. I think I'll head down and investigate this area first. The 200 or so. 200 by 105. This might be a good place to save, though. I'm also going to have to buy fuel relatively soon. Whoa. Surrounded a bit by stuff. $97, $98, $99, $200. $200 by 120. 15. More encounters around here. 108. Okay, no sentience here. Let's see if this planet can be colonized. So the Dweenle said that the flares came through here before, but all of these races managed to survive somehow, and apparently didn't notice. Or I guess, or maybe they developed in the last 40,000 years. Oh, this looks like it's barely habitable. Weather is at the maximum, gravity's pretty much at the maximum it could be, and temperature is kind of at the minimum. But we got oxygen and water, and it is just barely within ranges. So, what's a good name for this one? It's questionable, it's iffy. I'll just call this planet Iffy. Planet Iffy. Welcome to Iffy. 200 by 108. Oh yeah, I'm right near all these stars, which are supposedly each one of these three has a sentient race on it. Oh, these might be that Naga Sang cluster. That would make sense if there's the Naga. Oh, thanks for the. I'm on a roll for naming planets, I guess. Thank you, Silo101. So this might be the Naga Sang Deal cluster, and then I would guess that each of these stars, one of them is the Naga, one is the Sang, and the other is the Deal races. So that would make sense. Let's see how my ship is doing in the chat. It'd help if I would remember how to use my commands correctly. But yeah, let's go. And they must be spacefaring, because there are all kinds of encounters around here. But maybe it'd be best to check out their culture info. So planet 3 is not... Okay, planet 4. What have we here? Yep, Naga Sang Claire. Oh, okay, so maybe it's Naga Sang and then something else, because we've heard of the Naga Sang Deal, but these are the Naga Sang Claire. 201 by 105. Naga Sang Claire. Metal era. Depressed economy, so stuff should be cheap. And bargain a lot, so I should be able to talk them up or down somewhat. The Naga Sang are a race of microscopic sentients that inhabit the bodies of non-sentients. The native host race is called the Claire. Oh, that's interesting. Sell blue ale and buy harmony stones, which I don't think I've seen yet. So I guess I'll land and pick up some of the, Oh, and they buy Mipfer. Also oily spore bushes while I'm down there, and stinging cones. Not sure if I picked up any oily spore bushes. I've definitely seen some of those around. Yeah, I think I'll land and pick up a little bit of the blue ale, in case it's useful. Ooh, what are all these critters? Got like a ton of snakes around here. A life form resembling a plant with a single tall, thick stem. It stands in the middle of a circle of finely grained sand. The stalk of the stem sways gently back and forth and is completely covered with large, beautiful red and white flowers. I sense a butt coming here. The life form exudes a strong, sweet odor that seems to attract other creatures. When it is approached, the stem immediately wraps itself around the creature and pulls it under the sand where the bulk of this creature actually resides. Yeah, there we go. So I'm still not sure what this thing is. I'm gonna stun one so that I can get a name of this thing. Is a sandpit stalk. Move away from it. Don't see anywhere to trade yet. Got some hazy weather though, so it might be, my visibility might be a little low. Oh, there's see one to the northwest, one way to the east. Gonna give all those sandpit stalks a little bit of a wide berth, because it sounds like they're dangerous to get close to. I, us, Naga Sang Claire. I, us, desiring strongly harmony stones of the Naga Sang Deal. Harmony Stone's extremely important to well-being of I-Us. You, them, can making profits, for example, please considering this. Okay, so the Nagasing deal cell. That, which shouldn't be very much of a... should not be a long trip at all. So what can I buy here? Alright, I'm going to buy a few units of blue ale. Ah, but they won't sell me blue ale until I sell them Harmony Stones. So I'm going to have to make a trip off and then back here. I'll buy my silicon, but only like a quarter of the normal price. Yeah, all these prices are low. I guess they do have a depressed economy, but this is particularly bad looking. To come back with the Harmony Stones and see if I can't bargain them up in some of those prices. It's like these buy prices aren't particularly low, so yeah, I definitely need to hit the deal before it's worth coming here. Oops. So near the beginning of my stream, I got a lot of good information from the Dweenle after I brought them some nidberries. Hearing about what actually happened to create the nebula a million years ago when the Leghk caused a giant supernova of a whole cluster of stars in order to try and, presumably to try and stop the, what the Dweenle referred to as the demon which was possessing them and making them all fight each other and attack the Dweenle. Ooh, what do we have here? Let's move a bit away. And talk to these guys. And maybe scan them? Oh, this is a Humna Humna ship, isn't it? I guess I'll just say some nice things to the Humna Humna. Undoubtedly you've heard of the Humna Humna, which we happen to be coincidentally. I am Captain Person Ambassador Trader Tzitz, and this prestigious vessel, to which I refer when I say this prestigious vessel, is the highly renowned and most certainly esteemed Tnifsh. I now respond to your hail with considerable savoir-faire. Perhaps at this time it might be advisable and, I might add, prudent to inquire as to the nature of the relationship such as there may be, if I might ask, between yourself persons and the odious and decidedly scurrilous Spemen creature blobs. Inasmuch as you may in some regard be allied or perhaps buddy-buddy, is this correct? No, we are not friends with the Spemen. They are dumb bully blob things. Cowardly, stupid, evil. That's what the Spemen are. No, I'm not gonna... I cannot afford to just give you all my shinium. Maybe later I'll be rich enough to do that, but... Certainly, I hope you do not take offense or even umbrage at my asking this question, which I will ask, but however, I wonder if you happen perhaps to have any Endurium fuel substance on board your ship vessel at this current time. Nope, because Endurium turned out to be sentient and we don't use it anymore. Oh hey, they lowered their shields. Allow me, if you will, at this time, to state simply and without unnecessary preamble that we Humna Humna, meaning most of us Humna Humna, are most impressed and I dare say pleased as well, in addition with your friendly and on the whole unobjectionable demeanor for the most part. Well, that's nice. 2 safe flux path routes, which are less dangerous than the more dangerous routes, exist for travel through the cloud. Okay, so I guess we're friendly enough with the Humna Humna that they're willing to give me a little bit more trade information. One of these goes from top to bottom and the other from side to side. 2 flux routes. Top to bottom. 1 top to bottom. Ah, I can't type. Top to bottom. 1 side to side. Like, I don't think I have a top to bottom route, really. Well, I kind of do. I might have some of these. 156 by 98. Or no, 156 by 47. 298 by 197. Ah. It's fortunate for... I'll have to review that to get the other coordinates. It is fortunate for both of us that, though especially for you, that you have demonstrated a propensity for affable behavior, as this seems quite conducive to expeditious transactions involving the exchange of merchandise for pecuniary gain. Do you not agree? Okay. Sure. That was a lot of words. Your amenable aptitude, if I may say so, is most happily gratifying. I would prefer the notion, and as well suggest, that a fiscal relationship involving trade and notwithstanding astronomical profits, for persons who shall remain unnamed, namely us, would not be entirely uncalled for or be ill-considered. Even the youngest Humna Humna who can barely barter trade yet knows that it is the trade exchange of specialty items where real profit gains are made. For this, one must know who one's buyers are, and for this reason, trade route maps are extremely helpful. Although at this point, once I finish these 3 stars, there won't be that many planets left for me to find more trade goods. Often as well as sometimes it is the case that a wise trader who is wise must first win the friendship trust of those he trade barters with by bringing them something in trade which they value highly and much. I dare say. Our trader information buoys which circle trade planets mark these... Okay, so yeah, I've already heard all this. The short route map for 10,000 Shinium pennies. I think... Yes, let's just see what these trade routes look like. As for ourselves, blah 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 blah. Right, they don't care about obsequious. They like friendly. I don't really think I can afford a whole lot more than that, so I'm gonna say no to the rest of these. The downspin route map. Yeah, I'm just gonna end this and figure out how the, I'm gonna look at the fluxes that they said, because I missed one of the flux pairs. It's Bemfblunk. Talking about the Dweenle. Ah, here's the fluxes. 98, 197, and 69, 134 to 173 by 164. All right. Now let's see if I can figure out about that, did that show up as cargo, as a message or something? Try to figure out how that, trade, maybe it shows up on my star map? Oh, short route F7. So I can press F7 to look at it? Apparently I can't do it right here. Maybe I have to be in hyperspace or in the map or something. Right, okay, so this is actually a Humna Humna base. Which makes sense. 202 by 105 is Humna Humna. Spacefaring, of course. Oh, they have a depressed economy. I didn't know I thought all the Humna Humna had stronger economies than that. Bargain a lot. Blah, blah, blah. They are, of course, they sell Vaccinol and Frywell laser cookers, which I already bought some of the laser cookers. I think at the other one of the other Humna Humna bases. They will, of course, buy live long, I'm sure, like all the other ones. And delightful fungus chews. Fungus chews. And they want humanoid, hoppers, and purple screechers. So let's land here to pick up a little bit of the Vaccinol. And at some point I'm going to have to buy some more fuel. Actually, I'm probably burning through my funds pretty nastily. Didn't help spending that 10,000 on that map. Many-faceted crystalline creature with various crystalline protrusions extending upward at all angles from a spongy base. The bright multicolored light refracted by the crystals make the creature difficult to look at. Buried within the crystals can be seen small structures which photosynthesize the focused light. Got some buildings up here, though I didn't see a trade center. Nope. That might be a humanoid hopper down here, though, so I should probably try to collect these, because I am gonna start. It's not good if I run out of funds so that I can't buy trade goods or fuel. So let's just try to collect a little bit as we go along here, looking for trading posts and things. Another humanoid hopper to the south, and I see a vehicle. Can I pick it up without stunning it? Yes, I can. Okay, that's easier. Though I do think I have a pretty good load of god masks to sell the Tandaloo when I go back towards Starport. Okay, that might be a trade center overlapping with a building. Yeah, this looks good. Let's trade. Try to buy some. Well, first let's sell a little bit of live long. Scroll through all this stuff. Sell a tiny bit. Then we will buy a little bit of Vaccinol for a lot less than this, I hope. So maybe they won't bargain on the specialty goods? Though that seems strange. So that's Vaccinal. I have some Frywell laser cookers, I think. These prices are high. Except for the Shinium, which is standard. I still have 35 units of Shinium. I might buy a little bit more while I'm here. Sell these purple screechers. Any of these good? No. All of these prices are too low. And the humanoid hoppers. Let's do 680. Sure, they want one shiny and penny per unit less than I offered, so we'll go with that. We'll sell those. I'm just gonna buy like 5 units of Shinium. Just to make sure my fuel doesn't get like super critically low. I don't really think that's gonna be a problem. Back to my ship. I should figure out if I can turn the sound off while I'm on planets so they don't have to listen to the buzzing. Or stream the buzzing, for that matter. Looks like I'll still be out here exploring by the time my stream ends in a half an hour, but I have some time left. Imagine in 30 minutes I'll have almost every habitable world checked. Because there'll be like 1, 2, 3... After these 3 stars, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more? 6 more. I haven't been here either. And then at some point I'll have to get back up and see if the Ning are chatty again. But yeah, for right now, I guess I'll just keep heading coreward to the next star in this little row. See if it's the Naga-Seng deal. The Dweenle crew member is chatty. Why don't my other crew people chat? Nothing there. Nothing there, but maybe habitable. Okay, planet 3. So planet 3 is sentience. I'm actually going to go to planet 2 and see if it's a colonizable world. First, though. Looks kind of on the small side. No water. As liquid alcohols for hydrosphere. Alright, so we have... I don't think anything weird will show up on sensors. Nope, looks good. Naga-Seng deal. So these are... So in addition to the Harmony Stones and the Naga-Seng Claire wanted, there's something else that came up about the Naga-Seng deal, I think. But I forget. 103 by 106. Naga-Seng deal. Metal era. Depressed and bargain a lot. So basically the same as the Leghk Sinclair, except the host race is the Dweenle. Oh, Grogu. That's right, we need Grogu. Grogu. And Harmony Stones. Need both of those. And we'll buy blue ale. Oh, and they'll buy the blue ale. Except that I think I can't buy blue ale until I buy the Harmony Stones, and then I have to come back here and buy the Grogu, probably. Okay, fine. Oh, I guess Sandpit stocks that they'd buy here if I'd picked up any. Guess I should have picked up that one. Pulsating gummy. Pulsating gummies. Well, let's land here and pick up what I need. They be in the mountains more? This planet is mostly mountain. Looks like. Head starts to get sore after wearing this for too long. Got some minerals. Oh, and to the north is some trading posts. But first let's, ooh, titanium. Antimony. A lot of antimony. Some zinc. Quite a lot of zinc, in fact. If not for the fact that I probably can't actually find anywhere to sell this stuff quickly, this would be a great place to farm minerals, it looks like. But selling minerals just isn't really effective in this because you never know if you're going to actually be able to sell any. I us Nagaseng deal. Oh, they're kind of funny looking. I us cannot traveling stars such as you them, for example. Unable to getting blue ale from Leghk Sinclair resultingly. I us having shinium for offering in return. You them please considering this. Okay. What will you let me buy? Yeah, they won't let me buy Grogu. Oh, I guess that will like let you rejoin severed limbs and stuff. Harmony Stones. Okay, so I can buy the Harmony Stones, I can take those to get the blue ale, then I can take the blue ale back here to get Grogu, and then I can get a planetary teleporter. Okay. See, the deal bargain a lot, so let's bargain them down some. Like half that seems good. I don't know, the ST... Okay, they're coming down a little, but... Okay, I feel like I probably could have got a better price than that, but... Yeah, I'm not gonna get too much of this because I might take a small loss per unit. But I'll get a few units of this. And those prices aren't very good for any of that stuff. Let's see, I'm not sure if there's anything... So yeah, it looks like I should get rid of some of these extra things because my, it'll only show 50 items per in the list. They sell my platinum? Yeah, they don't... I kind of don't want to sell anything yet because I would rather try to bargain them up when I have more stuff, but some of these things I only have a little bit of, I should just dump anyway. So the standard trade goods don't really matter. We get rid of some of the stuff that isn't worth a particularly whole lot. Fine. Okay, now they came up to 200. Get rid of those. What else can I clear out here? So the platinum, that actually is worth enough that I will want to come back and deal with it. Maybe these musical instruments. I think I'm taking a little bit of a loss on these two, but... Okay, let's do those instruments. Okay, now I have everything I need to go back, and then come back, and then go up, and then all that stuff. Pret scuba. Yeah, so I still need to come to train a new captain so that I can take my ship into the nebula without having anyone in my crew go insane. Since apparently humans start to go nuts in the nebula, presumably being taken over by the same thing that took over the Leghk. So let's zip on over to here again. And we want to head to planet 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I keep forgetting to try my F7. I think I have to be in the star map, though. The trade route that I bought from the Humna Humna. Double check that I'm in the right place. Yep, Nagas St. Clair. Land. I don't know if I could make a good profit trading back and forth between these worlds. They both are depressed economies, so their prices aren't going to be high. Go ahead and grab one of these oily spore bushes, if I can get it before it hurts my crew too badly. Come on, let's move, ship, or train vehicle, or whatever. Not my ship is staying parked. Oh, there's a trade center further east. Oh, and another oily spore bush. Which I will stun and pick up. The other thing here, stinging cones? I don't think this is a stinging cone. Long spiny creatures. Keep the feet together. Nope, that's something different. Do I want to trade? I do. So let's go ahead and sell them a little bit of Harmony Stones. Oop, not 1,500. 22,500. I'll agree to that. I won't sell all of it, but I'm going to sell a good amount of it. I have 3 units. I'm going to sell... I'll keep 0.3 units. Buy some of this blue ale. Probably should have tried to bargain them down a little stronger there, but... Yeah, the blue ale I'm just taking back to the Leghk saying deal to get the Grogu. So I'll just take a few units of this. Or a few tenths of a unit of that. These prices mostly aren't very good, but that native literature could be not terrible. So yeah, platinum. And molybdenum. Well, the molybdenum is a repair metal that I need to keep. It'd be nice if this platinum was a higher cost. Like the standard trade value is 3 times this, which would be about 400 something. I really don't feel like that's likely to be his highest price. There we go, 211. It's half what it's actually worth, but I'll take that. Just to get it out of my inventory. At this point, because don't really have enough room. All of these prices are way low. I only have 0.1 units of this anyway, and it's a standard trade good, so whether it's sellable at a given place or not is just kind of random based on the day. So there's not really any reason for me to carry around tiny amounts of any of those. Just have medium amounts or none at all. Oh, and I can sell off these oily spore bushes. Let's say 620. There, 287. 320. Okay, I'll sell for 287, I guess. There we go. Back to the ship, and I'm in a windstorm, so hopefully no one will get hurt too badly. I'm at high altitude, which makes me a little bit more vulnerable to bad weather. And now we're getting into the low areas, so it's fine. Now I'm going to remember when I get to the star map to try F7. Star map. F7. Aha! 1 Nelson's Charm Babies. Then to sell Jaboon. Then I guess sell those there and buy Jaboon Fire Gems. And then sell those to the Humna Humna over here. So I guess there's another Humna Humna base here that buys those. And that's also might be where that encounter scanner that I read about in the manual is sold, because I think that's the supposedly a blue star that's far from others that has a Humna Humna base. So that might be worth checking out once I'm able to. To planet 3. So that frozen planet over here. Leghk saying deal should be here. Fire gems, yes. Yes, H. Alone, fire gems, I guess. The Jaboon. I guess the Humna Humna don't like the Jaboon because they're one of the races that don't like to bargain. They just like to have a fixed price. And the Humna Humna are all about bargaining. Check the culture satellite, make sure I'm in the right place, and I am. So let's land somewhere. think I found a place over here somewhere to trade. And my Dweenle crewman is not feeling particularly good today. He just has his good days and his bad days, I guess. It is hazy. Come on, let me see. Some buildings up here. Some more minerals. Titanium. Take a little of that. I forget which creatures are sellable here. A massive, fleshy, pink, conically shaped creature. It has a cracked, mucousy surface and a long, whip-like projection at its top. Around the base are several long vertical slits which are filled with sharp, teeth-like serrations. Let's see. This is the guy. So, synthid stalk or pulsating gummy. This creature exudes a strong odor which has narcotic properties and seems to have the effect of luring other creatures within range of its stinging whip. Not sure what that is, but I don't think it's something they buy here. Get some zinc. Look at my map again. Come on. Well, I see more minerals, but I don't see any where to trade yet. More critters, more buildings, but not. It doesn't look like trade centers. Nope, those are just Metal Age houses. I'll swing south so that I don't get too far from my ship. Nothing. Maybe they don't like this high altitude. I could try a little further south where the altitude is less. And my be able to get further in my lander with less energy that way anyway. I should really mark down where the trading posts are. I assume they have fairly fixed locations, so I don't have to always wander around. So I did get a new scan, so let's check that. No. And return to my ship to recharge my lander. I should be checking these mineral deposits. Already have some zinc, so let's get some more. Refueling, and let's try to the east, I guess. I actually thought I landed in a lower altitude area, but I guess I did not. Oh, there's a trade post right here. Directly east, a fairly short distance. So they're still asking for blue ale, which I now have somewhere on the bottom of this list. Blue ale. I'll just pay their standard price because I'm only going to sell them 1/10 of a unit anyway. Then I can buy the Grogu, which are wanted by somebody else. Oh, surely you can sell it for less than that. Let's try a... Okay, now they're going down. Now they're going down a little. 1,700. I guess I can accept that. Not sure when I'm going to get back up to the system where I can actually trade this Grogu in to buy the planetary teleporter, so I'm not going to buy a giant amount of this. Back to the ship. So I'm starting to get kind of low on funds, but I do have some planetary, some colony recommendations that should go through and get me some additional cash, and I have some cargo that I can sell back near Starport to the Tandaloo. Just like my current amount of working capital is getting a little thin. Let's get out of here and check the star map. So yeah. So right now I'm over here. I can still check these systems. Probably if I wind up getting down into the weeds down here very much more, I'm gonna start having fuel problems. But even then, as long as I find some place to buy more fuel, I should be able to limp back home with whatever I have left. So I'll go ahead and continue. Go down to 198 by 82. Which isn't too far at all. About halfway. Maybe 199 by 82. So we got sentience planet in that sentience present in that second planet. Let's scan the first one and see if it's habitable. But this white stars are real bright, so this planet is probably too close. Oh well, bye SeaLalone 01. I'm probably only going to be streaming for another 5 minutes. There's the SpaceX NASA launch. If the weather turns out okay, it's going to be happening in a couple hours, so that'll be good to watch. For 1 hour? I don't know, pretty soon. So hope you have a good day. This might just barely be habitable. We got oxygen and water. Temperature is tropical to inferno, which is just barely in the acceptable range. And gravity is good and the weather is calm. So let's go ahead and recommend this one. There's New Florida. Yep, the previous launch was delayed due to the weather, so hopefully this one will get us some astronauts up into space. Fog Planet. New Florida. Although really to be New Florida, it should have a higher bio rating for all the bugs and things, but... 199 by 82. That would be cool, the launch. Well, New Florida is what it is now. So glad you like it. And here we have the Ch'atst. The Ch'atst, I guess. I don't think I've heard of them from any of the races around. 199 by 82. I'm actually not sure if that's an A or supposed to be some other weird character, but... Industrial. Level economy, bargain a little. I'm gonna need some time to update my map after all this new stuff. Amphibious creatures with extremely complex, caste-oriented culture based on a many-staged life cycle. Each metamorphic stage has a high degree of specialization. They sell fly high in shimmer cloth. So I definitely have seen some place that wants to buy shimmer cloth. Further, I think it was further outward. but I don't remember exactly. I thought I did. I don't see it on my map, though. Which I guess is still up. Not sure how long I had my map up for. And we'll buy... mostly just critters, I guess. They don't want any particular trade goods. Thing is, I think I have some wandering chandeliers to sell. So I'm gonna probably land and sell those, and then that'll wrap up my stream for today. Let's just see what we've got here. Yeah, I do have some wandering chandeliers, and I do kind of want to get rid of those. So I'm gonna plop down here and try to get rid of some things. Come on, is there nothing visible? I guess there's a life form over here somewhere. Okay. I'm seeing life forms, but I'm not seeing any actual inhabitants. So those are all critters. Oh, here's some houses. What is that? Is that two things stacked on top of each other? Surely. Oh yeah, spine-covered cactus-like plant. And a psychic blaster that I want to stay away from. Though there is a planet where those sell pretty good. Maybe more than one, but still, they're dangerous creatures. And I'm still not seeing much in the way of anywhere to sell my wandering chandeliers. Oh, there's a trading post. Funnel tree and hive plants are the other possibilities. I don't know what this thing is that's moving around. A squat tree with thick branches, the trunk extends up about 2 meters and then spreads out to form an extremely wide, low canopy. From this canopy hang thousands of long, teardrop-shaped leaves which seem to be made of glass or crystal. The tree has several thick tentacle-like roots which it uses to move itself about in search of mineral deposits. As it moves, its leaves make a loud tinkling sound. So that's kind of cool. What are these things? A spine... Oh, these are the spine-covered cactus-like plants. These are probably... Yeah, poison-tipped needles. Those sound scary. I don't want to mess with those. Okay, where is the trading post? It's around here somewhere. Oh, I passed it. Distracted by all the weird critters. Trade, please. We are Cha'atstber of the Cha'atst. Stage 12 of the Cha'atst. We are specialized for communication. Welcome to our Cha'atst. We have come for trading. Or you have come for trading. We now begin. So they have some things that I could buy. They bargain a little. So let's counter them down to like 1,000. And just buy small amounts of these. Small amounts of shimmer cloth. Which this actually is a low price for this, I think. Buy a few units of it. 'Cause I'm sure I've seen somewhere that buys shimmer cloth. Sell. They'll buy my silicon. That's good. Let's sell this off for I don't know, let's try getting them up into towards 300. Okay, we'll do 295. Nickel. I think I can sell nickel. It's not used for anything on my ship. Yeah, let's sell my nickel. Okay, we'll do the 78 price. There, cleaning up some of my extra minerals. And the wandering chandeliers. He'll go up to 240. He'll go do 2. That's fine. I'll take that. Get those things out of my cargo hold. Actually, I can sell I have a bunch of standard trade goods it looks like I can offload here. Let's go ahead and, since I have enough information to mostly deal in specialty goods, I'm going to try and get rid of all of this stuff. $64. Let's try 335. Okay, fine. I'll take what I can get at this point from the standard trade goods stuff. So I could find an inflated economy and probably sell them for more there, but I also just kind of want to get rid of a lot of it. $348 is good. Enough for me, anyway. Actually, since I have so much of some of this stuff that this is actually making a good amount of progress in bringing my funds back up. $228. Sure, that's not so terrible. Here, I'm starting to make a dent in my miscellaneous junk that I have. Some of this stuff, I only have a tiny amount of that, so I'll just get rid of it. Whatever cost they want. How's it look now? Seeds and spores. I can sell that off too. There, I'm almost up to 50k, so that's pretty good. And I still have a lot of god masks that I can sell for quite a lot. So I should be in good shape when yeah, they don't want to, none of these are particularly good prices. I can maybe talk them down on cloths and tapestries to something reasonable, but I think I'm going to call this good for now. The only thing I want to do is buy another 5 units of shinium. Maybe like 7 units. So I don't want to run out when I'm exploring more of the downspin coreward area in case those places don't actually sell shinium, though that would surprise me. Well, I'm just going to head back to my ship and log off at this point. Next time on Monday should be more Starflight. Hopefully I'll have time to get the map updated, but now I have a lot of things to put on my map. I have a bunch of new fluxes, some of which I haven't actually taken, but only have the information for. And Saw a whole lot of new planets and new trade information. So that'll be it. Everybody, I guess, enjoy the SpaceX NASA launch that's coming soon. I'll find somebody to host, but I need to go have some lunch because I am real hungry now. What have we got here? Looks like GDQ is rerunning some very Fire Emblem Christmas thing. That might be interesting. Secret of Mana Randomizer. This I've never seen. Maybe I'll host that and take a look at it on Speed Gaming. So, have a good weekend, everybody, and I will see you on Monday.